Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Of course I'm here, always trying to put situations in the best possible way. Of course, there are many situations in which you will emanate light, in which you will emanate love, and the other side will not want to know anything. Because he is pure ego, he is not being satisfied in his desires. Suddenly you decided to grow up and have a mind of your own. How can you? And then I tell you, if this is not the time for you to free yourself from this yoke. Is this not the time for you to effectively say, that's enough for me? If you don't want to listen to me, if you don't accept what I say, then there's nothing left to talk about. And this is where many of you make unilateral decisions. Thinking from the side that you did everything right, you surrounded him in the light, you presented everything with a lot of love, without accusations, without pointing fingers, just showing everything that is positive for you. Never, when you have to make a decision that involves the other, start by pointing out their mistakes. It's over, you closed your problem and fixed others. The focus when you have to make a decision and get rid of something, the focus is always on you, not the other person. So don't talk about each other, the focus is on you. So talk about how much good it will do you, talk about how important it is to you, talk about how significant it is to you, so that the other understands that that attitude is nothing against him. It may be that at first, he even calls you selfish, that you are not thinking about him, and you may respond, yes, I am thinking about you. Because I hope you see with your heart everything I'm telling you. You are thinking about him, if you act with your heart and with light, you are thinking about him, yes. Because it is also an opportunity for the other person to grow. Many times you don't take certain actions, because you think the other person will get lost along the way, lost in life. So isn't it time for that other person to learn to live, to find their way? Isn't it time for him to become a person, who thinks of him first? There is no formula, no recipe, no written compendium. But it's very simple. Speak with love, wrap yourself in light, wrap everyone else who is involved in the problem in light, speak sweetly, explain your arguments, do not use any of others' arguments. You're the one who wants to change, why use anyone else? Ah, I want to change, because it will be good for you too. No, it's your argument, you want to change because it's good for you. Maybe the other person sees that it's good for them too, but it's not you who will understand that, they have to understand. And don't think that everything can be summed up in one conversation. I'm going to talk now and everything is defined, period. No, then you are being arrogant. Everything is conversations, which are put together, little by little. Big decisions are not made all at once, because then they become arbitrary. Start by pointing, saying what you are thinking of doing, and see how the surroundings manifest themselves. It may be that something comes to you, that they tell you something that you hadn't thought of, and that you think a little better, analyze and improve your idea. You do not own the truth. Being the owner of the truth, when you want to change something that involves someone else, you have already started wrong. So everything is a sequence of conversations, in which you always put your point of view. Never attacking the other, never involving the other. Let him get involved in your process. If you emanated light to him, be sure that he will begin to see in a way that he will come to the conclusion that it will be good for both of you. But you gave him the chance to see, you didn't impose anything on him, I'll go and that's it. No, it's not like that. Then you are being arbitrary, arrogant, and authoritarian. That's not how you make decisions. This type of decision when you are alone, when you exist in the world alone. So whatever you do, nobody has anything to do with it. Now when you have people around you, who in a certain way, will be involved in your decision, whether they agree or not, you cannot say that. I decided. No, it's not like that. I'm thinking about doing this, this. What do you think? Of course you have to be firm. So let's add to the sentence, I'm thinking about doing this, within 3 months. Wow! So you've made up your mind. She's not just talking, he's not just stating an opinion. It is being said that it will be done within 3 months. Oops, oops. So we have to stop and think. Do you notice how there is subtlety in actions? The great teaching here, once again, is to do everything with the heart, never with the mind. The mind plays tricks, the mind attacks, the mind is selfish. Not the heart. The heart emanates love, and this feeling is so powerful, so great, that it brings harmony, not discussion. It is mental decisions that bring the discussion, not decisions of the heart. So before starting any important conversation about change, which involves other people, dress in light, see each of the people involved that you will talk to in loose, before anything else. And express your points of view. If the other person retorts, speaks, don't be shaken, continue with your heart. No, I think this way. Don't be contrary to what she's saying, let her rant. She will fuss, she will say a lot of things, and you will remain at the center of it. But for me it's good, for me it's what I want, for me it will be my evolution, for me it will be wonderful. And let the light do its work in relation to the other. Do it, do the experience. The disharmony within a relationship is exactly because you speak with your mind. You let your ego take over, then everything goes wrong. Then the hurts, the offenses arise and the relationship deteriorates. Now, when you simply speak from your heart and what the other person says, you don't keep retorting because it's their right to speak, you maintain your balance, the light acts, love acts, and everything is resolved. Because in the heat of emotion, many things are said that are not necessarily the truth. But if you listen and respond, the mind is speaking. Now know how to distinguish as far as it's worth it, you listen to the other, let yourself be led by the other's opinion, or if it's not time, for you to actually break up with the other. Because if he doesn't respect what's good for you, if he doesn't accept what's good for you, if he doesn't listen to what you have to say and what's good for you, the other is not good for you. Understand it. And at this moment, ask the light for help, to free yourself from all of this. Because it's your path, it's your evolution and nothing, can stop it.